Hello everyone. So in this video, we are going to cover the monthly magazine of Vision IAS. This is a magazine of March 2025. And in this part, we are going to cover the environment related section. Now we have already covered the existing four sections, that is IR, polity, economy and security. Now let's start. One more thing, the PDF is available. Please check the link given in description box. Okay, so first is related to biofuels. What are biofuels? They are made from biological sources or organic sources. Okay, why it was in news? Because India is third largest biofuel producer now. Now understand one more thing. Biofuels have basically four different generations. First generation biofuel basically means they are produced from the food items. Second one are produced from waste food. That means simply, let's say we are producing biofuel from sugarcane, so that is first generation. We are producing biofuel from, let's say, municipal waste, that is second generation biofuel. Third generation biofuel basically means alga based biofuels. Now understand, these two generation biofuel, that is first and second, they the raw material for this will take time, so we need something which can grow rapidly. That's why the third generation biofuel and then fourth generation biofuel will be based on genetically modified microorganisms. So in a very simple sense, as we move away from first to second to third to fourth, the technological complication will keep on increasing, the financial investment will keep on increasing. This one is relatively quite easy, but there is a tussle between food security versus energy security. Next news is related to the recent meeting of National Board for Wildlife. Two, three important things. This was seventh such meeting, and this was organized in Gir National Park in Gujarat. Now understand, this National Board for Wildlife. This is actually under Prime Minister. So Prime Minister of India chaired it. Two, three important things. The last such meeting was organized in 2010. Sorry, 2012. So it was organized after a long duration. Now understand, during this meeting, various projects were approved. So during this meeting, the first ever riverine dolphin estimation report was released. This is a separate topic also, so we will discuss it there. Apart from that, it also announced the 16th line population estimation cycle. In a very simple sense, we will collect the data related to the population of lion. Okay. Now, a few other projects were approved which were in conflict with environment. For example, Kane Betwa River Interlinking Project. So we are connecting two rivers. Then what is the problem is that because of that there will be submergence of few area of Panna Tiger Reserve. So that is one controversial project. Second is related to oil exploration in the Holangpur gibbon sanctuary. This one is in Assam, and because of this oil exploration there will be threat to hollow gibbon, which is India's only ape species. Okay. Third project which was controversial was related to the clearance of a coal mining project in Hasdev Arnad forest, that is in Chhattisgarh. So basically, because of this mining, there is a threat to elephants. In this case, because of this exploration, there is a threat to apes. And in this case, because of this river interlinking, there is a threat to the tiger reserve. So these projects were quite controversial. That's why they can be asked in exam. Next is related to Project Lion and IUCN green status. Understand two, three important things. As we have discussed, the government has approved the population census of lion. In a very simple sense, lion population counting will be done. Okay. Now, two, three important things. One is National Referral Center for Wildlife. This center is being established in Junagadh. Understand, the lion are available in the Gir National Park and Wildlife Sanctuary. This one is in Gujarat. The second part is green status of species. See, green status simply means it shows the recovery of species. So it is a list or the status through IUCN. What is IUCN? International Union for Conservation of Nature. Next is related to river dolphin. So the first ever survey of river dolphin was released. The population is 6327. Okay, 6327. Two type of river dolphins are there, which were found in our country. One is Gangetic river dolphin. So 6324, that means majority are Gangetic river dolphin, and only three dolphins were Indus river dolphin. In terms of dolphin population, Uttar Pradesh is on top position. The Indus River dolphin are found in Vyas River. So that is something which you need to remember. One more thing, the Dolphin Research Center is being established in Patna in Bihar, and it is India's first national dolphin research center. Next is related to jumping spiders. So basically, these spiders are usually found in Sri Lanka. Recently, they were in news because for the first time they were noticed in this Sindhorni Wildlife Sanctuary in Kerala. This one is in Western Ghat. So they were noticed for the first time. That's why it is important. Next is related to marine heat wave. Try to understand it this way. Let's say there is a pool. Okay. Now normally the water remain relatively cooler, but because of climate change, the temperature of the water is increasing. This is referred as marine heat wave. So recently there was a report which was published in Nature Climate Change. As per that, there is a 240% increment in the average number of marine heat wave. That means the temperature of the water body is increasing because of climate change. Next is Geological Survey of India. So why it was in news? First thing first, it recently completed its 175 years of establishment. This is second oldest organization of our country after Survey of India. Survey of India was founded in 1967. The headquarters of Geological Survey of India is in Kolkata, and it is under Ministry of Mines. Next is related to IUCN Green List. As we have discussed, Green List basically means the recovery is being done. For example, in case of these species, the recovery process is going on. Okay, that simply means efforts or steps are taken for their conservation. So recently, four new sites were included into this IUCN Green List. These four protected areas are Saharan and King Abdullah Aziz Reserve. This one is in Saudi Arabia. Then Aqaba Marine Reserve. This is in Jordan. And Sar Bu Nair Protected Area. This one is in UAE. So, what is the meaning of this green list or green status? It simply means they are taking good steps in terms of conservation. Next is 58th Tiger Reserve. So recently, 58th Tiger Reserve was approved, and this is going to be Madhav National Park, which is in Madhya Pradesh, and this is the ninth Tiger Reserve in Madhya Pradesh. So in a state, it is ninth. Overall, it is 58th Tiger Reserve of our country. For the conservation of tiger, there is a Project Tiger. The implementation is through NTCA, that is National Tiger Conservation Authority. Answer in comment section who is the chairperson of this NTCA. Next is Biodiversity Heritage Site. So basically, there is an legislation. The name of the legislation is Biological Diversity Act 2002. As per that, the unique biodiversity sites can be declared as BHS, Biodiversity Heritage Site. Why it was in news recently? Because this Kasampatti Grove was declared as the second BHS, that is Biological Heritage Diversity Site of Tamil Nadu. Which one is the first one? First one is Agastamalai Forest Reserve. Next is related to the report on water. So understand, recently UNESCO released a report, and the name of the report is World Water Development Report. So this report has highlighted that because of climate change, temperature has increased, and because of increased temperature, the glaciers are melting. Now because of melting of glaciers, rivers are facing problem. That simply means the water supply is going down. So there is separate report on Hindu Kush mountain also, that the ice level has gone down. Subsequently, there will be a problem of water scarcity. So this pattern is throughout the countries. That simply means because of increasing temperature, the glaciers are melting, rivers are facing the problem of water. Next is Global Energy Review. So this is a report released by IEA, that is International Energy Agency. Of course, because of increasing population and all that, the energy demand is also increasing. Next is related to World Air Quality Report. This is released by IQ Air. Next is budget for climate action. So recently, Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation became the first municipal corporation in our country to have a dedicated portion in the budget for climate action. That means the steps will be taken to address the issues related to climate change. So Ahmedabad became the first one to do so. We have a target to be net zero by 2070. Next is global Forest vision, understand, there is a forest declaration. The name is New York Declaration on Forest. What will be the objective of this declaration? To take action against deforestation and to promote afforestation. Okay, now India is not a party. That is first thing. Second thing, it is voluntary in nature and it has 10 goals. The name of declaration is New York Declaration. Okay, for the assessment basically means how it is progressing. There is a forest declaration assessment, that is FDA. Recently this FDA has released 2030 global forest vision. In a very simple sense, this is going to be the situation of forest in 2030, that has been released by FDA. What is FDA? Forest declaration assessment. What they are going to assess? They are going to assess the performance of this declaration, that is New York Declaration on Forest. Next is Antarctic circumpolar current. Three terms are there. Antarctic circumpolar basically means around polar or around poles. Okay, current, this current is slowing down by 20, basically it is slowing down now, and by 2050 it will slow down by 20%. No need to mug up the percentage, understand the concept. This is a cold current. First thing first, it is the strongest and largest wind driven ocean current, and the direction is clockwise in case of Antarctica. Name of Antarctica is already there, and since it is in Antarctica, by default it is going to be cold current. Okay, as of now. Now what is happening, why it will slow down? First thing first, the unique thing about this current is that it connect Atlantic Ocean, Pacific Ocean and Indian Ocean, and it is the only oceanic current that passes through all this. Okay, now because of this current, what happens is that the warm water does not reach to Antarctica. But if this current will be weaker, what will happen? The warm water will reach to Antarctica, the glaciers will start melting. Over a period of time there will be situation of flood, or there will be situation of submergence of those islands. So that is why it is problematic. Why it is weakening? Because of climate change, basically the current is weakening. Next is deep sea ecosystem discovered in Antarctica. Understand two important things. A, recently there was one iceberg which was in news. This is George iceberg. So this is Antarctica peninsula, and this is the location of this George ice shelf. So that is one term. Recently it was in news because it got detached. Detached basically means this was large piece of ice and it got detached from that. The name is George. Okay, now what is this deep sea ecosystem? Deep sea basically means inside the sea at a decent depth. What is that depth? That is below 200 meter. Just understand the terms. You don't need to do PhD, especially at this stage. Before prelims and before mains, usually you just need to revise these concepts and you are good to go. Okay, next is Okul Glacier. So this glacier is the first glacier to be officially declared dead due to climate change. First thing first, it is in Iceland. Now, what is the meaning of this term officially declared dead? In a very simple sense, if the glacier does not move, if it does not move and if it does not accumulate new ice, that glacier is considered as dead glacier. Now have a look at the picture. So this is the picture of 1986. This whitish area, this used to be the size of this glacier. Now this is a picture of 2019 and the size has shrunk. That simply means now it has vanished over a period of time, and that's why it is declared as dead. Next is Narwhal. Basically, these are the variety of whale, and why they are known? Basically they are known because of this long tusk. So this is their tusk. These are the whales, this is their tusk. Actually this tusk is nothing but their tooth. The tooth is elongated and that's why it seems as if they have tusk. So they are found in areas near Canada, Greenland, Norway and Russia. So recently there was a study report, that's why it was in news. Just remember, it is a variety of whale which is found in these cold areas. Why it is so special? Because of its tusk like feature. This tusk is nothing but an elongated tooth. And last news is related to blue flag. So basically blue flag status is given to those beaches which are clean, which are properly managed. Recently Rushikonda beach got this status. Previously, this status was withdrawn from this beach because of poor maintenance. So now the beach management authorities have improved the maintenance. So this status has been given back. Who give this status? Actually, it is given by the Foundation for Environment Education. This is a Denmark-based organization. Now, Rushikonda Beach in Vishakhapatnam is the only blue flag beach in Andhra Pradesh, and in our country, entire country, 13 such beaches have received this status. So, that is all from the environment section. Thank you.